Hello, my name's Kerry. Welcome to Aspire to Soar. Today we are going to be tapping on menstrual pains or period pains. But before we get started, I did just want to say welcome if you are new to the channel. Please do hit the subscribe button below and then you'll be notified when I do new videos that you might want to tap along with. But today we're going to be talking about menstrual cramping. Now, for some women, they breeze through their menstrual cycle every month with no pain. And then for others, we suffer severe pain, severe cramping, and a whole host of other symptoms to go along with it. And it debilitates us and we can't do what we're supposed to do. Now, for me, I suffered with this from the age of 15. 2 days a month, I couldn't go to school. All I wanted to do was just lie on the sofa with a hot water bottle and curl up into a ball because the pains were just too bad for me to continue living my life. And that cycle continued for me after I left school and I went into the world of work. I had to be able to get through this pain every month without being off work. So I ended up medicating myself and I'd take as many painkillers as I could on the hour when I was allowed to, just to try and get through those first couple of days. But my concentration wasn't there. My head was always somewhere else and it just didn't work until I had babies. And then after I had babies, the pains did start to ease a lot, but now it's a potluck. So some months I might get excruciatingly bad pain and then others not at all. So once I've learned the tapping, once I became a practitioner, I thought, well, why can't I apply it to period pain? So I tried it and it worked. Even the most excruciating pain, I could take from a 9 on the pain scale, and I could take it right the way down to maybe a 3 or a 2 where it was there, but it was insignificant to me. It didn't matter anymore. And it was just amazing the difference that I could make by just focusing and concentrating and taking the time and attention to this area of my body, to my uterus, to my womb, and showing it that I was listening and that I heard it. Because in today's society, we push these things away. It's something that so many of us suffer with every single month, but we don't talk about it. People don't want to hear about it. It's something that's brushed under the carpet. So we do it too. So our bodies are hurting and in pain, and we just take the painkillers and we push it away and pretend it's not happening. So by bringing it to the forefront of my mind, really focusing on it, I made a huge difference, and I want to share that with you today too. Now, a lot of period pains can be caused by us tensing up because we come to expect what happens at that time of the month. So we know first day of our period, we're going to be hit with this pain. So we tense up and you won't even notice that you're doing it, but your body is expecting that pain now. And along with that, it brings fear and anxiety. It can push you into your fight or flight mode, and it can just tumble you into a whole host of symptoms. So what we want to do is we want to recognize this pain. We want to recognize that, yeah, we do get tense. Yeah, we are a little bit scared sometimes that this pain's coming, and we want to recognize it. So that's what we're going to start with in the first half of this tapping session. And then in the second half, we'll move into more of a positive affirmation of how we expect to be going forward. Okay. So if you haven't tapped with me before, all you need to do is do exactly what I do and say what I say. Now, I will say that if there's anything for you in particular that comes up that you want to tap on, or you have symptoms different to what I'm tapping on that seem to be shouting at you, then please do add them in as we go along. I'll try and give you some time at the end of each sentence just to add in your own if you want to. And also, while we're going along, please also pay attention to anything that your subconscious mind might throw up. So you could be tapping on this period pain and it might take you back to an incident that happened when you were 15 and 16. Maybe somebody shamed you for having a period, or somebody was cross with you because you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. Take a note of that, because that is something that needs dealing with and that you can then take away and tap on separately later. And you'll find that doing things like that makes a huge difference to the type of pain that you're holding on to. Okay, so before we start, if you're in pain right now, what I want you to do is to grade that pain. So we're going to work on a scale of 0 to 10. So 0 being nothing, no pain at all, 10 being the worst pain you could possibly imagine. And I want you to say where you are on that scale right now with your period cramping. Okay, so once you've got that in your head, just remember that number. And we're going to start on the side of our hands. We're going to tap on what would be where you would do a karate chop. So we're going to tap with the fingers of the other hand, just a nice light tapping, okay? We're going to start here, and then we're going to move through other points on our body, but you just tap where I tap at the same time. Okay, so we're going to say, even though, so you repeat back, even though I have this strong, horrible, awful cramping pain in my uterus, and it is intense. I feel like my body is working against me, and that makes me angry. Why is it this way for me? Why do other people not suffer like I do? Why is my body making me go through this pain? Why do I have to suffer? But even though I suffer, I still choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. Even though I have this horrible, strong, cramping pain every month. It is awful. It debilitates me. I can't do what I need to do. And every month, I know this pain is coming. My body tenses up, makes me anxious, because I know this pain is coming. This tight, cramping pain. But I choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. Even though I have this horrible, tight, cramping pain every single month, and it stops me from living my life. It stops me doing what I want to do. I start to hate my body for making me suffer in this way. It's not fair. I really dislike my body every month for doing this to me, for causing me all of that pain. Why do other people not suffer like I do? It's not fair. But I still choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. Okay, now we're going to move to the top of our heads. This cramping pain in my uterus. This intense cramping. Side of your eye. This intense cramping pain under your eye. This painful cramping in my uterus. It makes my life, just under your nose, so difficult. On your chin. Why me? Why me? Okay, just on your chest, under your collarbone. Why do I have to suffer? It's not fair. Okay. Under your arm. It makes me angry. And I dislike my body for causing me this pain. Back to the top of your head. This intense pain. Side of your eyebrow. This intense cramping pain. Side of your eye. That I have to deal with every month. this intense cramping pain. Why me? Why me? Your chin. It's not fair. Why don't other people suffer like I do? Onto your collarbone. This pain, this anxiety that it gives me. I know my life will be disrupted. And I hate that. Under your arm. And I know this is coming every single month. I'll do one more, top of your head. This intense cramping pain. This intense cramping pain. Side of your eye. This painful uterus cramping. Why me? Why me? Under your nose. Why do I have to suffer? On your chin. Why is my body working against me? It's not fair. And I want to be free from this intense cramping pain. This cramping coming from my uterus. I want to be free of it. I want to be free. Okay. Now what I want you to do is to take a deep breath in, and we're going to count to 5 as we breathe in, and then we're going to blow it away for 5. Okay. So in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then really blow it away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, before we move into the second part, what I want you to do is to just reassess where your pain is on that scale now from 0 to 10. Is it less than it was before? So if you're an 8, maybe you would judge it as a 5 now, or a 4, or are you the same, or has it gone higher? Is it even more? I want you to judge where you are on that scale and just make a note of that in your head, okay? So now we're going to move on to the next round of tapping. Now in this round, I want to introduce some positive affirmations into our tapping to let our bodies know that we understand that it can be painful, but what we expect going forward. Okay, so let's start on the side of our hand again at our karate chop point. And we're going to say, even though I have been so angry at my body for making me suffer through this pain every month, I'm ready to release that now. I am ready to let that go. I am ready to let go of all of this pain, this cramping pain. I am ready for a pain-free period. In fact, I choose a pain-free period. And I choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. Even though I have been angry at my body for making me suffer with this pain every month, for disrupting my life, for making it so that I can't live the way I want to, because I'm stuck with this pain. I am not attached to this pain. I release this pain. I set this pain free. I am ready for a pain-free period. And I choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. One more time. even though I have been so angry with my body for this disruption that it causes me, for this cramping pain that I have to deal with every month. I'm ready to let that go now. I am ready to release and let go of all of this pain, of all of this tenseness, of all of this anger. I am ready for a pain-free period, and I choose to completely and deeply forgive and accept myself. Okay, we'll go back to the top of our head. I'm ready to let this pain go. Side of your eyebrow. I'm ready to release this pain. Side of your eye. I am setting this pain free. Under your eye. I am not attached to this pain. Under your nose. I know this pain is a natural part of being a woman. Under your chin. And I can choose how intense this pain is. And I can choose to lower that intensity. I can choose to have a pain-free period. Under your arm, I can choose to let it go and flow. I can flow with it, with this pain. I can choose to let it go. Side of your eyebrow. Just like my body is letting go of what it doesn't need anymore. Side of your eye. I am letting go of this pain. Under your eye. This pain does not serve me anymore. Under your nose. And I choose to let it go. I choose a pain-free period. I choose to respect my body. And to maybe even love it. I can choose a pain-free period. One more time. I can choose to let this go. My body is letting go of what it doesn't need. Side of your eye. And I can let go of this pain. This cramping pain. Under your eye. This intense cramping pain. It does not serve me anymore. And I choose to let it go. I can choose this. And I do choose it. Under your chin. I choose a pain-free period. I release all anger, all anxiety, all of my tenseness. My body can relax. I let it go. I choose to let it go. I choose a pain-free period. And I let it go. And I let it flow. This is what I choose. Okay. Let's take another nice deep breath in again, and for 5, and then out for 5. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then blow it away for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now again, assess where you are on your scale. Your scale from 0 to 10, where do you fall? Hopefully your score has come down and you're feeling lower. What I would suggest is that if you are anywhere more than a 2, then I will keep repeating the tapping as much as you need, and maybe take any words that resonated strongly with you and just use those and concentrate on those till you bring the pain down to something around a level 2. The more you do it, the more it will take effect. And it might be that your pain goes away for now, and then in 3 or 4 hours time, it might come back again. If it does, you just need to remind your body what it needs to do. So another quick tapping session just to remind your body should bring your score back down again. Do please let me know how you get on with this video and if it's made any changes to the pain you were feeling. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you did like the video, please do hit the like button because it does help YouTube to be able to then share it with other people who might need to see it as well. Other than that, thanks for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye.